Good evening, Roomie. How's your day? Work was tough? I see. What am I working on? It's nothing, really. I mean that literally. It's finally finished, you know? After after all these years, it's finally done. I finally found the cure. Yeah, this tiny little pill will finally cure me. Why don't I take it now? Well, to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I can finally be human again. After, what, 100? Maybe more years. I can finally be human again. Yeah, yeah, I'm alright. Just a bit overwhelmed, you know? It's kind of like the feeling when I first graduated. The end of the end of something that I've been working on for so long. It's kind of hard to take in, you know? I just I just wish I could have found this cure sooner. Maybe then I could have saved them too before the hunters got to them. I've told you this story too many times. It would bore you to tell it again. Okay, I'll take the pill now. Okay, so here I go. I can't do it. I'm just. Yeah. I wonder what I'm gonna do after this. Werewolf flea repellent? I mean, I guess I could. I could try at least. Do you think that people will actually want to turn back? I mean, being a vampire is pretty cool. Never being tired, night vision, being able to fly and shapeshift and things. It's pretty cool. I'm not stalling. What are you talking about? I'm just uh considering my options. I Hey, do you want to have dinner first? No? Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of food, I could finally eat garlic again. There have been so many new foods that I just couldn't try. I heard that there's like this cooking method, I think it was developed in Korea, where you just like take garlic and you dry it out and it starts turning black and it gets like really sweet. I want to try it. I'm so curious. Want to order pizza? Yeah. Hey, didn't you say you didn't want to eat anything? Celebration pizza? Can't argue with you there. Pizza is the best. Do I know what's gonna happen? Honestly, not really. This is the first time I'm testing it on a human with the condition. Vampirism, it's kind of like a genetic virus, if that makes sense. It affects how my genes, my cells multiply. During the production of new cells, the genes, our chromosomes, get a little shorter each time they need to divide and make another one. It's completely natural, and that's how people die of old age. Their body can't divide anymore, so they stop making new things and they start getting mutations. Each chromosome has a little buffer to prevent it damaging the important parts. But once that buffer runs out, signs of aging start happening, and mutations can start. You get more prone to disease, etc., etc. Vampirism, in a sense, is a type of mutation in and of itself, and it can be passed around like a virus, which is, I still don't fully understand it. Maybe it's the virus that causes the mutation, or maybe it's the mutation that causes the virus. I'm not entirely sure yet. But what it does do is spread to other people, and it makes the chromosomes regenerate. It allows our chromosomes to grow back to their original size. But much like cancer, it doesn't have an off switch. They keep growing and growing, and it gets bad. That's why a lot of people go mad if they don't do anything about it. It's also why we needed blood. By ingesting blood, we could circulate it through our system and basically hold off and expel the ones that have gotten too big. It's kind of like refueling a car. At least that's how it was before the inhibiting agent was discovered. That slowed it down enough so that we don't really need to drink blood anymore. But It's not a permanent fix. This cure is a permanent fix. At least I hope it is. I haven't actually tested this on a person yet. The first tests were in vitro, test tubes with cell samples. It looked promising. The samples had the normal signs of cell division, and it started, following the aging process. After a while, it died off like normal, but it did take some time. After that, I tested it on some plant tissue. It seemed to work on that as well. Why do I sound scared? The thing is, the tests were all done on samples that were relatively young, and they haven't been infected for a long period of time. Things like young budding plants, vials of blood from donors in their like 20s, a skin sample that was taken from. I don't want to talk about where that one came from. It's just, I'm concerned because a large majority of the vampire population is fairly old. What if it not only cures it, but what if it also reverses it? You know, suddenly somebody just has a 100-year-old body that just crumbles away into, you know, starts decomposing or something. There's no way of testing it, at least no safe way that does it in a timely manner. I could ask volunteers, but that's not a risk I'm willing to take. I'm not going to put other people in danger. So I'm making myself the test subject for this. I'm shaking a little bit. Hey, Roomie, if this doesn't go well, um, get my research to somebody else so that they can finish the job. I have a list of coworkers that know what I'm working on, and if you tell them what happened, I'm sure they'll understand. I just want somebody to finish what I've started. And, well, try not to. No, 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 no. I won't even say it. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. I'll be fine. I hope. So, here goes nothing. Bottoms up.